We're back on EA Sports. We're into the second half as we rejoin the contest. It's the third quarter. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Looking in the air here. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, play action. On the move, headed right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom.
Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
They'll throw here on first. This one falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. It's complete, play made by Cup. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Buying some time left. Sends this to the end zone. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Mike McDonald with his eyes glued to this field. His offense lining up for two.
The Seahawks will line up.
Running the read option. And he reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. So we hit the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Now come out throwing. Vacates quickly left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Trying to throw this from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two.
Seahawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Walker on first down. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. A gain of 31 yards. First down, Seahawks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Brian. Big game for Smith and Jigba. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that gives the Seahawks the first. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Seahawks trail by 6. New set of downs from 37. They go play action on first down. Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Back to throw. Rolling out to his left. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
A loss like that on a running play is just a punch to the gut. Doubly so when you remember they were facing 3rd down behind the sticks.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, sometimes there's nothing you can do but throw your hands up and stare at the ground, partner. He knew he was beat deep, and there was nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, and this is one of those just killers, right? These spot fouls, it's fuel for an offense, often leads to points with a big explosive play like this, and it could be a morale killer for his defense.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Setting up to pass. Pass it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Walker. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now with extra points would give him the lead and maybe the win. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look